that makes it official. Um, so I think it's my turn to moderate the meeting this time around. So we're gonna go through the usual agenda. We're gonna start with shout outs. So does anyone have any shout outs they would like to give?
I would like to thank Jazzy, Leia, Snow, Gomac, and as of this Sunday, also Machu, for helping me look at my logs class thing that's coming up. So, thank you.
I'm looking forward to that. Were there any other shout outs?
Yes, Leia wanted me to give a shout out for Wario for all of the stuff that she was doing for our flyers.
Yeah, I think she even made one for me.
Huh?
Yay, where are you?
What'd I do?
You were amazing.
All
You
the
did-
things.
You did really awesome stuff. Thank you.
I have a shout out. Due to some real life stuff, I haven't been able to get in the game very much, and the last couple of weeks I've been able to get in on the weekends a little bit more. And Rusty was happy to see me and jumped over to where I was, actually found me, gave me bags in Classic, and played with me for a while, and that really made a difference for my gameplay and for my day, and I just wanted to shout him out for being so supportive.
Oh, I wish Rusty would come back.
All right. Did anyone have any promotions?
Yeah, I have a couple of promotions to announce. First of all, Spank and Shank, who's been a Templar on the team for a while now, was promoted to ambassador for the team. Congratulations, Spank. And Machu, who has been helping us out with DPS issues for a while, was promoted to DPS officer and Templar. So thanks to both of those guys for being such a great help on the team.
Did anyone else have any promotions? I believe I had one. Nye has been promoted to Royal Emissary for the banking team. I'm sure you guys have heard from her, getting your monthly goodies and all that stuff. And yeah, she's keeping on top of things over there for us. And I think those are the big ones I have to say right now. But from there, I would like to go to report State of the Kingdom. Is Kaylee here, or?
No.
Because
She's currently
sick, right?
dying.
Yeah. Did you have anything to say then about the what's going on the Horde side, Shubi? Because I know you're involved with a new team over there.
Yeah, we started the new team last week. We only did normal, but we did clear it. It was a great time. We are raiding Saturdays from 9 to 12 Eastern, if anybody's interested. Other than that, we'll be resuming Mythic Plus runs on Fridays, as well as meat and fish farming. And then Sundays, we will have herb farming and a fun run of some sort. All of these events happen around 9 Eastern. That's about it.
Right. Belle, did you have anything to say for ENK?
Just a couple of things. I wanted to mention that Horde Endless Kingdom still exists as well. The rumors of the Horde side's demise are greatly exaggerated. We have an active Horde side, and I just want to make sure that people know that. There's rumors flying around that Horde is over, and that's not true. So we're active, and stay tuned for more events as we get going. But there's definitely people that are playing in Endless Kingdom as well. I did want to plug. I know this will get plugged later as well. The LFR run that's happening tomorrow. Thank you, Snow, for I think the best mount ever. And I plan to be there. And for those who can't go tomorrow, Wario has a run scheduled for the 17th. And the sign up for that is in the Endless channel. So that's what I have for Endless right now.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that mount. And I also have heard rumors that people are also getting drops of like Invincible and Ashes of Alar from those as well. So I might be running those quite a
From
bit.
what?
From the
Sweet.
final chest at the end. So like, you know, if it's Ashes of Alar is from the BC one, and Invincible is from the Lich King one. I've definitely seen multiple
Can
reports
you
on the internet of those mounts dropping from the end bosses of each of those LFRs.
can you only run them once a week though?
I believe it's once a week, but if you've got alts, you know, and you don't have
That's
to go
true.
clear all of ICC to get a chance at Invincible, for example.
Yeah, you're right.
But
So
you will want to
another
kill
reason to
yourself.
consider going.
You
Oh,
will want to
most definitely, that's a good
know what
reason.
they're doing because it was a shit show last night.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to like get together a guild group. I figure if we get a guild group together and we're all in voice, it should make things a lot easier.
Hopefully it's not bugged. When I did it, Ragnaros was actually the hardest one, just because you have to dismiss your pets. But it kept
Oof.
doing that little time warp dilation, so your screen would keep flashing with swirlies. And I don't get motion sick. This is the first time the game actually made me almost ill looking at the screen. It's like, whoa, this is bad.
Well,
It did
hopefully
it like
they'll
20
also have
times.
that fixed by tomorrow.
Yeah, it
But
did it to me
anyway.
like 20 times.
I am also really psyched for that mount. I think it's going to be gorgeous. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the State of Eternal Kingdom Alliance, and that's me. So a couple things, and then a big announcement. So we've got one team rating tonight. That's Valiant, and they're still, I believe, working on Lady Ashvane. We've also got two teams right now progressing on Zach. I hate that guy. I hate him. Tentacles will be in my nightmares forever. But anyway, then we've got Gravity working on Orgazoa, and so hopefully we'll see at least 2, maybe 3 CE teams this tier. Our heroic teams are sort of they've all cleared, so they're a lot of them are doing some fun stuff. I know I've seen quite a few achievement runs going on, seeing people getting a lot of the achievements from Eternal Palace, and hopefully getting their mounts from there. So it sounds like people are having fun with that. I've even seen a couple of our heroic teams kill some mythic bosses. So hope you guys are enjoying that too and seeing our pain. But anyway, so with all that said, I have been looking for ways to push the name of the guild and help all of our teams get more recruits. And one of the ways that I felt we had a chance to do this was by getting a team that would push more progression and would push for top 100 alliance. And I have, Zate has wanted to do this for a long time, even before I took over the guild. And now that they have the whole special Hall of Fame going on, it was something that I have been trying to do and have been interested in trying to find someone to do that. And I think I finally found somebody. So with that said, we're going to start Mark, which you guys probably all know as Gomac, who is the RE of Mercenaries, is also going to be starting a new team. And that is going to be their ultimate goal, is to try to shoot for top 100 alliance. And I'm actually going to go ahead and give him the floor and let him tell you a little bit about his team and his plans.
Thanks. No, yeah. My name is Mark. You guys probably seen my tunes in EK under Gomac or Darth Maul, which is my tank. Yeah, Snow and I have been discussing this for a little bit now, and we felt that going into 8.3, 9.0 would be a good time to get started. So the team's going to be a 4-night team during progression, Monday through Thursday for Mythic Prog. It's going to rate about 7:30 to 10:30. The ultimate goal is obviously to push the prog and raid more and front load the raiding. That way we finish the tier hopefully sooner, and then we have more off time. And then the applications will probably go out to EK's website. I will want to say probably next week. I'll have to talk to Siri and get all that going. So you'll be able to see application and the little blurb on the website. That's really kind of all I have for what we're going to be starting. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today. I'm fighting a sore throat.
What's your team name, Mark?
Oh, sorry, it's Team Empire. So it'd be E-Team will come back. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I would talk more, but I'm going hoarse, so I would stop.
And with that said, I have actually made a slight update to the team swap rules that hopefully I'm going to get uploaded to the website shortly. I'm going to remind folks, not that I'm expecting necessarily a lot of people to want a team swap, but if you do, it's always through your team lead. We're also going to have a mediator available. And in fact, I would like people to contact the mediator so that, like, what I want to avoid is problems with too many people wanting to team swap at once. I don't know that that's going to happen. It's just one of those things that could happen, and I want to be prepared in case it does. So, team swap rules, remember, are people, you can't swap too many people off of a team at a time. And again, you'll be able to see the details on the website, because we want to make sure that all of our teams stay competitive, and that a new team starting doesn't cause roster issues on another team, because that's not the intent. The intent is that this team should mostly take people from outside the guild, and be able to stand on its own 2 feet and not just suck people from other teams. So just a reminder of that, and we will, like I said, as soon as I get a chance to get that up on the website, we'll do that. And other than that, I think that is all I have, but I have 2 other reports to give. The first is community management from Leia. Leia has been sick and can't really talk well. So for my notes, or for Leia's notes, the media department, Siri, is still looking for help with the website, with Twitch and Discord. Please reach out to either him or to Leia if you might be interested. For social media, so Tricky, I think as you all remember, Tricky was promoted to ambassador. So and he's been handling words. sorry. Remind me, Leia. He's been handling the Twitter account. And again, like if you ever want to have your team advertised on Twitter, on Facebook, contact either Tricky or Shay, and they will get that going for you. For community events, it's already been mentioned by Bell earlier that we're having an LFR Deathwing Mount Run tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific. And then there's also a separate sign up for folks who can't make it in the Endless channel so that we can figure out if there's enough demand for more than one run. And of course, if people ever want to just, as I said, since there are other mounts that you can also get from there, if people are interested in running it once a week, feel free to just message in guild chat and try to get a guild group together there if you like as well. But really our goal there is to get as many people the Deathwing mount as wants it. Then we're also having the war mode attack on Dazara Lore. We're doing that Sunday at 6:30 PST. And you don't. We did this the last time we did this. It was a lot of fun. We caused some damage, and then Horde got really grumpy and came after us, and it was a blast. Excuse me, it was a
You
blast.
can come and tell me happy birthday.
That too. And then, as mentioned earlier, the Horde events are back on, and you heard that from Shubi. Upcoming events that you should keep your eyes out for. We're going to have a holiday transmog contest. We're going to have a holiday scavenger hunt with Leia, and holiday trivia hosted by Wario. And then we're also in the planning stages of the holiday streamathon. That's going to be a 12-hour event on December 14th, where we've actually decided to adjust the starting times a little bit to make it a little more EST friendly. And it's going to run, again, 12 hours from 9 server to 9 server. So 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. server. And as always, the charity should be announced on Sunday, and the team signups will be available starting Tuesday. And if you have any questions or want to help in some way other than just being a member of one of the carry teams, for example, donating a prize, helping advertise, anything like that, go ahead and contact Leia or Iron. And next up was Lily for recruitment, and she was, like I said, unable to make it tonight, I think, because she's traveling. So she just wanted me to give you guys the numbers. We had 26 apps for the month of October. 17 of those made it to trial. We did not have any mercenary apps this month, and we had 8 socials. And then next up is Nye.
Snow.
Yeah.
Leia said we missed something.
What did I miss? Oh, yes. Yeah. When is that? Let's see. How did I skip that paragraph? So I don't know the date. Leia hasn't messaged that to me yet. But there is going to be an interesting and fun event where we're going to do an all druid.
There's a date.
Huh?
There's a date.
I'm not seeing it in your notes to me. Oh, there it is.
December 7th.
December 7th at 5 p.m. Okay, I see it. Okay, so we're going to do an all druid and an all pally run on December 7th at 5 p.m. And it's going to be to see who can clear normal faster. Can the druids or the pallies clear normal faster? And sign-ups will also start on Tuesday. So now I have to figure out which alt I'm going to take. Dang it, Leia.
Can we hear more from Leia? Because she sounds really funny, which is really mean of me. I'm sorry. I'll go away now.
Yeah. She sounds even worse than she did last night. So yeah.
She sounds awful.
All right. Sorry, Leia. I apologize for missing that. So last up is the banking team. So that's Nye.
Hey, thank you. Sorry I was late to join. I missed shout outs, so I'm going to do those at the start. We had a bunch of feasts that we needed made for the fun runs. And so we sent out some mats, and we had some people that graciously donated their sanguine cell. And those are Dancing Water, Bee Whisperer, Snow Mantle, Ironstones, and Rysel. And the banking team has rolled out trying to do something new to get some more anchor weed for the guild. So we've been providing mats, and people have been donating their transmutes. If you're interested in that, send me a message on Discord. So I'd like to thank Trin, Ava, Jazzy, Leia, and Dancing Water for helping us do that. My notes are malfunctioning. 1 second.
Oh, whose wonderful idea was that?
The transmutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's some guy that's really full of himself, though. I don't know why my notes are malfunctioning. Want to jump in? This is going to take me a second to get my notes back up here. I blame Iron.
Me too.
Thank you for your support.
Damn you, Iron.
Sorry, guys.
How dare you waste our time?
I know. Silly potato is silly. Most likely what's happened is the 4-year-old has hit a whole bunch of keys and probably has Chrome open in like 18 million different places.
At least he hasn't locked you out.
Yeah.
Yet. Snow knows my child too well.
A turtle made it to the water.
Yeah, faster than I can open these banking notes, eh?
Have you tried turning it off?
Okay, got them back up. So farming runs. We are on track to be able to get up with the team and fun run requests for banking next month. So we should be able to meet all of our quotas again, which is wonderful. Please keep an eye out for the farming runs. Each member of the banking team is now going to be doing a farming run once a month. These are listed on the guild calendar for easy reference, and they'll be advertising in Discord and in guild chat before they happen. Most of you already know. For those of you that are newer to the guild, these farming runs supply all the guild events and raid teams with cauldrons and feasts for each month, so that our guild members can enjoy their gaming experience, whether they are raiders, mercs, or casuals. We ask from the farming runs that you donate 50% of what you farm to the guild bank, and whatever you donate gets you double tickets for the monthly draw of the prizes. Of course, you can donate anything, anytime to the guild bank simply by sending them to EK Coin. Donations sent throughout the month will also net you tickets for the monthly draws. The September winners are, first place is Dancing Water. Second place is, I'm so going to butcher this, I'm so sorry, Kori Tsukuhi, I think he's on V Team. And third place was Boltari. The most needed for October is Rubbery Flank and Anchorweed. So donating those items anytime throughout the month automatically gets you double tickets for the draw. And please send them to EK Coin. Prizes for this month will be announced later on this weekend. Guild raffles. We are doing a 50-50 draw this month. We did one a couple months ago. So send any amount of gold to EK Bank and be entered into a draw to win half the pot of gold. Please make sure you put 50-50 draw on the subject. I think last time we did this, it was quite a substantial amount. I think somebody walked away with about 60K gold. And if I recall correctly, it wasn't somebody that donated thousands of gold that actually won the pot. So you can donate 10 gold and walk away with tens of thousands. These contests help fund the guild repair, and stay tuned for future banking contests. If you have any suggestions about a guild bank contest that you'd like to have, please reach out to myself. We've recently restructured the guild banking team a bit. If you have questions or want to be part of the banking team, please reach out to me on Discord. I would like to welcome Ava, Dancing Water, and Katarina to the team. I would also like to welcome Boltari, who's kind of always been there, but he's currently trialing for a Templar position and working in a new capacity involving the auction house and making gold for the guild bank. Please keep an eye out in the guild chat and in Discord, as he's going to be doing something off and on that I've termed flash farm mobs. So the idea behind these farms would be to do small targeted areas for specific items, and they would be 15 to 30 minutes long, correct, Bolt?
Like I might do it for an hour, but anyone can stay for about 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, and so all of those mats will be donated to the guild bank. We will be asking for 100% donation from those because they'll be such a small quantity of time. And we will be organizing a system so that those will get you tickets as well. And so, yeah, keep an eye out for those. Join up. It's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to help the guild out if you can't dedicate a lot of time to doing all of the regular farming runs. I've reached out to, I think, all of the raid teams, but I'm pretty sure I probably missed a bunch. So, and asked if they would like to have representation in the guild banking Discord. So if I have missed you, please let me know. If you are interested, I will get you added to the Discord. The purpose of that is to give you a more direct link to the banking team, and to stay abreast of stuff that's coming up, and to be able to take your information back to the teams, and also to come and say, hey, you know, this isn't working for us. Can we restructure it and put it out there to the team and see if they've got any ideas? We've got a really great banking team, and I think that they'll come up with a lot of solutions working together and working with the team leads moving forward. So yeah, if I've missed you, please reach out and let me know. Bolt, did you want to talk a little bit about what you're going to do?
Yeah, you pretty much nailed it on the head. So apart from the farming side of the banking team where they farm current content stuff, I'm going to probably be more focused on asking the community for assistance for crafting stuff, like if you have any old world rare recipes that you need mats for or whatever that we can make and sell that for the guild, that's also an option, or just old world farming. If people who watch Goldmaker streams, they have a variety of old world like farming primals, volatiles, all that stuff. That's kind of what I'll be focusing on, in addition to current content stuff. But also, it's just mainly getting the community together for crafting and old world farming stuff, just to find some type of market to make gold for the guild bank.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit about like the sales and stuff and the blacklisting, just to give people a quick rundown on that and the opportunity to get on that list if they wish?
Is it blackbusting? What is it?
I did say blacklisting and I meant whitelisting. I'm sorry.
Oh well, well, what I'm probably gonna do because I'm not. We're going to be dealing with a huge kind of surplus of stuff. I'm not going to be flooding the auction house. So any current guild members who are currently making, who are also playing the auction house and is worried about that, don't worry. We won't be flooding and controlling the market or anything like that. And like I said, a lot of the stuff is going to kind of be focused on old world crafting stuff, transmog, raw farming materials and stuff like that. The idea was put up if you do want to be whitelisted for certain things, because if you want to work, like for instance, if you're going to be helping with crafting something or whatever, and if you don't want to be in competition with the auction house section, there is that option of whitelisting, but it's not going to be something that's going to be, oh, just put your name in and you'll be whitelisted, because there's some level of competition is healthy for the market. So it just won't be 100% all. It's like only if there's a purpose for the whitelist or whatever, then we'll make sure that there's no conflict in that area.
Awesome, thank you. So you'll see that aspect of the banking team kind of evolve and progress and change over time, and as we become more familiar, and also as the needs of the guild shifts. If you think that you can maybe be of help in that area, please reach out to me on Discord. Jazzy has been doing a ton of work with Boltari on the spreadsheets and everything. So if you have concerns, if you have questions, we're always here to answer and address any issues that people might have. So feel free to reach out to me with anything you've got, whether it's a contest or stuff you want to sell, stuff you want to donate. That's what we're here for. Thanks.
Yeah, and if I could add another 5 seconds. Also, like, there's also numerous ideas of how to contribute or whatever. So if you don't want to necessarily contribute 15 minutes or 30 minutes to a run, if you like, there's a lot of old world opportunities, like I just thought of today. If you have a tune that doesn't use your warlord's drain or garrison, I can teach you how to rank that up, and then for 10 minutes or so a day of garrison work, you can donate those materials that you earn from your garrison if you're not even touching it. So stuff like that.
Awesome, thanks. I think that covers the banking stuff.
All right. So I think that's pretty much everything we had on the agenda. So if people, I can stop the recording. If people want to stick around and chat for a bit, they're always welcome.
You're welcome.
I have to go lead my run with the pink eye, so I'll be over.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to be able to stop the recording for a minute because I'm in that run trying to kill a boss.
Yeah, I know. Kids are great. That's all I'm gonna say.